All right, here's a video just to go through some practice problems. So suppose you have the alternative of receiving either 22,000 at the end of 5 years or P dollars today. Currently, you have no need for the money, so you could deposit the P dollars in the bank that pays 5% interest. What value of P would make you indifferent in your choice between P dollars today and the promise of 22,000 at the end of 5 years? So given. So the way we're going to do this is keywords. So what we're going to do is we're going to deposit the P dollars. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. All right. We're saying what value right now in how many years? 5 years is it going to be 22,000. So that's F. Sorry. So we have N is 5 years. And what's the interest? 5%. Okay. Here's our sketch. So we have, we're going to deposit, and then we're going to go up. P. Okay. And I'm going to just do the solution over here because I put another practice problem there. So we're going to find P. So what we're going to do, there's a few things I want to show you now. So go back to the table, and we're looking for P given F. Okay. All right. So looking for P on the left. Oh, looking for P given F. All right. Now you may see this equation right here, or this terminology, or this shortcut, which is parenthesis P over F, comma I, comma N. That means we're looking for P given F with an interest rate in the years. Okay. I'm just going to erase that. In Excel, you can actually, this is like the shortcut. If you gave it I, if you gave it N, you gave it 0, and you gave it your future value, it would tell you your present value. Okay. And you would put equals PV parenthesis I, comma N, comma 0, comma F, and it would spit it out. Okay. You could either, for me, I like the equations, but you could still use the shortcuts if you have to, or if you want to, okay, at times. Now, another thing I haven't showed you yet. Let me get these. In your book, there are, do I have it here? Hold on one second and let me find them. There are tables that you can use, okay? It might be, oh, I might have it. Maybe day 2, yes. There's appendices, so I'm opening it right now. Let me grab this. So in the back of your book, there are these appendices, okay, for compounding interest. So in our particular problem, let me go back to our problem here. We have 5% interest, okay? So the equation, let me just write the equation, is this one right here. And again, I'm going to, oh, I still have it up. I still have it cut out. There. So P equals F I plus N raised to the, or sorry, start that again. P equals F parenthesis 1 plus I N parenthesis to the negative n. You can go ahead and just plug the numbers in like I did in the previous video. Okay. Again, this is written like the shortcut p given f, comma I, comma n. Okay. That's that equation. So in the appendix, we're going to look for that, and it's going to give you this term here in a table. And then you could take that term and multiply by your future value. So if I go to the table here, if I go to, let's look up 5, I don't know, so that's 11%. I don't know if I have 5% here. I got 3%, 4%, 5%. Okay, good. Let me zoom in. And we're looking at this section, so this column, right? Because it's f over p, or sorry, it's p over f, comma I, comma n. We're looking for p given f. And we got to make sure we're at the right interest rate, right? So we're at 5%. We're in this column, looking for p given f. And what interest? We got the interest rate. How many years? I don't remember how many years. 5 years. All right. So we look for 5 right there. So it's right here. So 0.784 will round. Okay, so if I zoom in here, 0.784. So P equals, what was that, 22,000 times 0.784. And I'll put that in my calculator, so I can't do that in my head. 22,000 times 0.784, and you get 17248 is your present value. Okay? So that would make you indifferent. So in this particular problem, what I showed you is what this terminology means, and that we have appendices. If you don't want to just plug the numbers, you can look for those values in the blue or these brackets. Okay? All right. Let's look at the second one. So if you deposited $100 now, $200 2 years from now, n equals 2, in a savings account that pays 10% annual interest, how much would you have at the end of year 10? Ooh, okay. So, given, let's just do I as 10%. And I'm just going to I'm just going to say V1 is 100. V2 is, oh, sorry. Let's do V naught. And V2 is what? 200. And N is 10 years. We're looking for F at 10 years. Here's our sketch. And we have 0, 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll just kind of keep them consistent. And this is what we're looking for. So we have 100, so V naught, and this is double. This is V2. Okay. So here's our cash flow diagram. We have a given, find, sketch. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring these two values to the future at 10 years. Okay. So solution. Find F. All right. So what we're going to be using is we're going to find F given P with the interest rate to N. Okay. So this is going to be split up into two components. So we have V naught future value equation is where? Right here. So P, which is your V naught, because it's a present value, plus 1 plus, was it I raised to the n, correct? Plus I raised to the n, yep. Okay. Plus V2, 1 plus I raised to the n. But in this case, it says minus 2. Okay. So what we're doing is we're bringing the present values at 0 and 2, we're bringing those to an equivalent future value worth, and we're going to add them together. So this $100 is going to go with an interest rate of 10% for 10 years, where the second one, which gets deposited at year 2, is only going 8 years. Okay. So you could write this V naught F over P, comma I, comma, let's do 10% to the 10 plus V2 F over P 10% to the 8. Okay. So V naught is $100. And we'll find these brackets. This is $200. We'll find those brackets. So what we need to do is we need to go back to the appendix. And we're looking for 10%. 7. That's 8. I think this is 10. Yep, 10%. And we're in this column now. And we're looking for 8 and 10. So 2.59 is going to be this one. 2.59. And then, whoops, it was 8 and 10. 2.14. 2.14. Okay. Let's just double check to make sure. So we got 10%. We're looking for F given P. We're at 8 years and 10 years. Yep. Okay. Now you can go ahead and use the equations, or you can use the appendix. I don't care what you do. Okay. Sometimes you have to use the equations if it's a weird interest rate and the appendix doesn't have it. Okay. Plus. So you get 687. So that is the future. That's how much you would have at the end of year 10. Okay. So these two questions hopefully kind of, again, kickstart some more of engineering economics. In this video, I kind of showed you what this nomenclature of like these parentheses, P over F, comma I, comma N mean, and that we do have appendices that we can use, which technically are like the appendices are these in the parenthesis to the N. Okay, they're like these boxed that I'll put in. Okay, they're these parts. All right, those values are in there, and then you can just multiply it by the number. All right, if you have questions, let me know. Thank you.